So I'm taking a cue from the beauty community today, and I'm going to do a video about my winter boozy favorites. A lot of girls talk about their favorite lipsticks and everything in the beauty community here on YouTube, so I think the same thing can be done for alcohol, and let's just pop into it. My first favorite of the month is Martini Rossi Sweet Vermouth. For the longest time, I swore up and down that I hated this stuff. I was just so against sweet vermouth. I thought it gave a weird consistency to drinks. I did not like the flavor. It was just disgusting. And then one day I woke up and I finally realized the purpose for this beautiful item to exist. It adds a lot of great depth to drinks, and it's actually one of my favorite things in my bar this month. And I'm going to be doing a great tutorial on how to make a spiced red sweet vermouth for holiday cocktails tomorrow. It's really cheap too, it's like $9. So it's a great product to have around, and it's definitely a staple in any good bar. This one might seem a bit odd for the season, but I'm going to explain to you why I think it's necessary. It's Absolut Brooklyn. I don't think they sell the limited edition Spike Lee bottle anymore, but I think it's called Absolut Oriental Apple now, and I'm pretty sure it's being released in the UK soon if it hasn't been already. But basically what this is a, sorry, Instagram, a red apple and ginger vodka, and it smells amazing. I can't describe what the stuff smells like. It's just so fresh, and it packs such punch, and I actually make a take on a Manhattan with this, some sweet red vermouth, and some fresh ginger that I think is really lovely, so I'll probably show you how to do that tomorrow when I show you how to make spiced red vermouth. And yeah, I think it's actually really appropriate for the season. Maybe that's just me. I know I saw something posted about it on the Absolut Facebook page the other day, so maybe I'm not the only one, but definitely a great product. And I think it's the ginger that really adds the warmth that I like in the winter with this product. You might be noticing a trend so far with the alcohol in my collection, and that it's all these crazy, ridiculous, huge, massive bottles that I'm pretty sure is most common in America because we're disgusting. But the reason why I do buy these massive bottles is because we're always making drinks for friends and family and whatever, and it's just so much easier and cheaper to buy the big bottles in our house, so we're not always having to nip out for favorites, whatever. So it works. I don't know, that's being really American of me, but it is what it is. And this is Bacardi Oakheart, which is a spiced rum. We had a Christmas party about 2 weeks ago, and we were making rummy eggnog. And usually when we do make rummy eggnog, we use Captain Morgan spiced rum, but I was kind of sick of it, and I really don't think it's that great. I don't think it has too much flavor, and I like most of Bacardi's rums, so I decided let's try theirs. And I'm actually really pleasantly surprised. It's kind of spicy and sweet and has much more, I think, depth than the Captain Morgan one, so definitely a good choice. I'm glad I purchased it, and I'll be trying to find new things to do with this very soon, and maybe post a cocktail recipe or two for you guys too. On with the handles. This is Beam Rye. Like I said in my whiskey video, I haven't played around with rye whiskey for very long. This is the first bottle of rye that I've actually bought for my home bar, and with that, I didn't know exactly which brand to go with right away, and I thought, you know, when I was first introduced to bourbon, I tried Jim Beam, so maybe their rye isn't all that bad, and I was actually very pleasantly surprised. It's quite nice for what it is. The next on my list of ryes is the Knob Creek, but I definitely don't mind this one, and it's a great way to be introduced to rye if you've never tried it before. And finally, I have Stoli Vanil here, again in a massive bottle. This is really nice. For the longest time, I'd completely disregarded Stoli. I would completely pass them by in the liquor store because they're always right next to Absolut, and if I ever wanted a flavor vodka, I would go to them. Now here's the interesting thing, I think, once I tried the Stoli line, is that Absolut and Stoli are not in direct competition. I think Absolut has its firm feet in the ground with very strong flavored vodkas that go perfectly in mixed drinks. But they're not my first choice when it comes to martinis. This, however, makes a beautiful martini because I find Stoli to be a lot more smooth, and this has been a big favorite in our house, as you can tell. Some of it is in decanter, so it's not like we've been booze hounding that bad. It's beautiful vodka, and I would definitely suggest it, and it's nice departure from the really rich, warm flavors of the other things I mentioned. It's just really nice and sweet and light on the palate, and does complement all of those big spicy flavors really beautifully as well. And I really like it, so Top marks, Stoli. I like you. We'll be getting more of you in the future. And yeah, that's pretty much it this month. That's what I've been gravitating towards. Other than that, I've just been drinking those Miss Bond martinis that I showed you in another video, so if you want to check that out, I'll leave a link in the down bar. I went to a pub with my friend Lizzie the other week, and I had a double chocolate stout, and they mixed it with banana bread beer. I'm pretty sure that Wells makes it, and it was such a beautiful pairing. They called it a beer tail. It was really cute. So I tried that, and it was beautiful. And I had a coffee stout at that same pub, and it was also really nice. I think stouts are really seasonal and beautiful, so maybe go to the pub and try some different stouts other than just Guinness for a change. And let me know what you think about that, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.